Top 5 Fascinating Carnivorous Plants. Number 5. Sarracenia. Sarracenia, or the North American pitcher plant, is a genus of carnivorous plants indigenous to the eastern seaboard, Texas, the Great Lakes and southeastern Canada, with most species being found only in the southeast states. It is also the first plant with a pitfall trap that we will look at. The plant's leaves have evolved into a funnel, with a hood-like structure growing over the opening to prevent rainwater from diluting the digestive juices. Insects are attracted by color, smell and a nectar-like secretion on the lip of the pitcher. Slippery footings, aided in at least one species, by a narcotic drug lacing the nectar, causes insects to fall inside where they die and are digested by proteases and other enzymes. Number 4. Nepenthes. Nepenthes, tropical pitcher plants or monkey cups, are another genus of carnivorous plants with pitfall traps. There are about 130 species that are widespread, and can be found in China, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, Madagascar, Seychelles, Australia, India, Borneo and Sumatra. The nickname monkey cups comes from the fact that monkeys have often been observed drinking rainwater from them. Most species of Nepenthes are tall creepers, 10 to 15 meters, with a shallow root system. From the stem you will often see sword-like leaves growing, with a tendril, often used for climbing, protruding from the tip of the leaf. At the end of the tendril, the pitcher forms first as a small bulb, which then expands and forms the cup. The trap contains fluid, produced by the plant, which may be watery or syrupy and is used to drown and digest the insects. The lower part of the cup contains glands that absorb and distribute nutrients. Most of these plants are small and tend to trap only insects, but some larger species, such as Nepenthes rafflesina and Nepenthes raja, have been documented to catch small mammals like rats. Number 3. Genlyze. Genlyze, better known as the corkscrew plant, is made up of 21 species and generally grows in wet terrestrial to semi-aquatic environments, and are spread across Africa, Central and South America. Genlyze are small herbs with yellow flowers that make use of lobster pot traps, traps that are easy to enter but impossible to exit, like by use of small hairs growing towards the entrance or in this case, the ever-forward propelling spiral. These plants have two distinct types of leaves: photosynthetic leaves above ground, and specialized underground leaves to attract, trap and digest minute organisms, like protozoans. These underground leaves also perform the duties of roots, like absorbing water and anchorage, as the plant does not have any. These underground leaves form hollow tubes under the ground. These tubes have a forward propelling corkscrew shape, and with the aid of constant water flow, small microbes can make their way into these tubes, but cannot find a way out again. When they reach the correct part of the tubes, they will be digested and absorbed. Number 2. Darlingtonia californica. Darlingtonia californica, also called the California pitcher plant or the Cobra Lily, is the sole member of the Darlingtonia genus, and is native to northern California and Oregon. They grow in bogs and seeps with cold running water and, due to its rarity in the field, it is designated as uncommon. The leaves of the Cobra Lily are bulbous and form a hollow cavity, with an opening situated underneath a swollen, balloon-like structure and two pointed leaves hanging off the end like fangs. Unlike most pitcher plants, the Cobra Lily does not make use of a pitfall trap, but rather lobster pot traps. Once inside, insects are confused by the large light speckles allowed to shine through the plant. When they land, there are thousands of fine dense hairs that grow inwards. They can follow the hairs deeper towards the digestive organs, but they cannot turn around or move backwards to escape. Number 1. Drosera. Drosera, commonly known as sundews, comprises one of the largest genera of carnivorous plants, with at least 194 species. These can be found widely spread on every continent except for Antarctica. Sundews, depending on what species, can form either prostrate or upright rosettes, ranging from 1 cm to 1 meter in height, and can live up to 50 years. Sundews are characterized by movable glandular tentacles, topped with sweet sticky secretions. When an insect lands on the sticky tentacles, the plant is able to move more tentacles in the direction of the insect to trap it further. Once trapped, small sessile glands will digest the insect and absorb the resulting nutrients, which can then be used to aid growth.